I'm a passionate motorcyclist, and I have been trained to be part of the Institute of Advanced Motorcyclists. So I'm one of the best. I'm a passionate motorcyclist. I really would always say I'm first a biker. Secondly, I'm a pastor. And I love motorbikes simply because I like danger, but not danger without being cautious. Danger without caution is suicide, and I'm not a suicidal person. But I thank the Lord for the great opportunity He's given me to ride motorbikes. This is one of my things I do in recreation. When I have too much stress or meet too many people or want to get away from things, I jump on my bike. I go where nobody can catch me and nobody can find me. But I find that the motorcycle world is a very, very interesting world. It is 95% male-dominated, dominated by all kinds of different clubs. There are sports riders, there are cruiser riders, there are Harley-Davidson riders, and there are also the motorcycle gangs. And this is a world, a man's world, which is generally without witness, without a Christian witness. Christians don't easily get in because they don't know the protocol. You can't get some kind of nice, mamby-pamby, average Christian church man who goes to church nicely, suddenly get amongst the bikers and tell him about Jesus, because if he says the wrong thing, he might get, his nose bent out of joint. You have to know the protocol. And one of the best ways to start with the protocol is to ride a motorbike and to ride it in such a way that it demands respect. This is what we do. And the bikers, they want to be treated with respect, but you can't go in there unless you earn their respect. And to earn their respect means that you have to build a relationship. And I cannot do any evangelism with people I don't have a relationship with. It doesn't work these days to stick a tract under somebody's nose and say, you either believe this or you're going to go to hell. This doesn't work. A relationship is something you build with people to be friends. Jesus was a friend of sinners, and I am a friend of incredible sinners. I tell you, some of the sins they commit, they're amazing. Some of them invent sins. And so I'm a friend of sinners, and they have accepted the fact I love them. Now, this is not a mamby-pamby love. This is tough. Man's love is tough. That means that you are straight with them. You're honest with them. You're not soft. You're not weak. You don't flinch or whatever, or wince when they swear, because their language is not ordinary language. It is terrible. The things they tell you, the things they do. And if you can't fit into that world as a witness for Christ, don't get in there. But I love the fact that God opened the door for me. I have incredible a relationship with bikers. I have amazing stories to tell, and many of them I had a privilege to lead them to the Lord. Some of them shortly before they died. I was there with them as they did die and accept Jesus. But also the biker world is an anti-Semitic world. The bikers believe what they read in the girly magazines, in the newspapers, they watch on television, and they all tell you they don't believe the stuff, but they're actually brainwashed. They're anti-Israel. They hate the Jews simply because the world media hates the Jews. So therefore, I'm in there as a witness of Yeshua, that I bide my time, I pray, and when opportunity comes, I share. And there are some wonderful transformations. One biker, funnily enough, his grandfather was a Nazi who came to Britain under sponsorship of the British Secret Service. He was given a safe house. He was a war criminal from a foreign European country. And his grandson has become a Christian, who's a pastor, who's a biker, who has just been telling me that God has been speaking to him about the Jewishness of Yeshua. So there is a great ministry I have that I meet with all other bikers, have a great opportunity to share about God, enjoy riding bikes, and this is one of my hobbies. And one of the things that people often ask me is, when you get too old to ride bikes? And I always say, you never get too old to ride bikes. In fact, you grow old when you don't ride bikes. And when you ride bikes, you never grow old.